Hey everyone, before we begin, I've noticed many of you enjoy my content but haven't subscribed yet. If you like what you see and want to support me, just hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and it helps me keep creating the stories you love. Now, let's dive into today's story. At a busy railway station in a crowded city lived a beggar. His daily life revolved around asking for alms from passengers traveling on the trains. One day, while doing the same routine, he noticed a tall, well-dressed man stepping off a train. The beggar thought to himself, "This man looks rich. Maybe he'll give me a good amount." So he approached him and started begging. The man looked at him and calmly asked, "You always ask from others, but have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was confused. "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I have nothing to give," he replied. The man smiled and said, "Then you have no right to ask. I'm a businessman. I believe in give and take. Only if you have something to give, will I give you something in return." With that, the man boarded the train and left. The beggar sat quietly, thinking deeply about what the man had said. The words echoed in his mind. "Only if you have something to give, ... He wondered. Maybe people don't give me much because I never offer anything in return. But what can I possibly give? For 2 days? He thought hard, unable to find an answer. On the third day, while sitting near the station, he noticed some beautiful flowers blooming nearby. An idea struck him. Why don't I give flowers in return for money? He liked the thought. That day, he picked a few flowers and gave one to each person who gave him money. While begging on the train, people were touched by the small gesture. They smiled, accepted the flowers, and even gave him more than usual. From that day on, the beggar made it a routine. Every morning, he would pluck fresh flowers and offer them to anyone who gave him. He realized that the more he gave, the more he received. But when he ran out of flowers, fewer people gave him money. One day, he saw the same tall man again and eagerly approached him. "Sir, today I have something to give. Please accept these flowers and bless me," he said. The man smiled, gave him money, took the flowers, and replied, "You've become a businessman just like me." Those words lit a spark in the beggar's heart. He stepped off the train, looked up at the sky, and shouted, "I am not a beggar anymore. I am a businessman." People around him thought he had gone mad, but he was determined. 6 months passed. At the same railway station, 2 well-dressed men were traveling. One looked at the other and asked, "Do you remember me?" The second man shook his head. The first man smiled and said, "We've met before. Not once, but twice. I was the beggar you once challenged and then later bought flowers from." The second man was shocked. "You are that beggar, but now you're so well dressed. What do you do?" The man replied proudly, "Yes, I was that beggar, but today I'm a successful flower merchant. Your one lesson, to give before you take, changed my life. I began by giving flowers in return for alms. People weren't giving me charity. They were paying for the beauty I offered. I invested what I earned, expanded, and today I run a successful flower business." This story teaches us a powerful lesson. The way we see ourselves defines the life we create. The beggar's transformation didn't start with money. It began with a shift in mindset. He stopped seeing himself as helpless and started seeing himself as someone who had value to offer. The principle of give and take is not just a business strategy. It is a life philosophy. When we give, whether it's kindness, effort, or value, the world responds in kind. So, believe in your worth, act with purpose, and always remember, you are not what your circumstances say you are. You are what you decide to become.